Today we are so honored to have Waubgeshig Rice with us, author, journalist. Waub, thank you very much for joining us, and congratulations on receiving an honorary doc from Nipissing University.
Chimigwech, thank you very much, Dr. Wamsley. The honor is just so immense that it's really hard for me to describe, but I'm just so delighted to be here and part of the community today.
Well, you've certainly earned the distinction, and you've had a long and storied career and many successes as a journalist and broadcasting radio, and now a famous author. I wonder if you could share with us some of your experiences in your career that have been really influential, maybe important events or important people that you've met that have had a real influence on your life.
Well, working as a journalist most of the time with CBC, I always considered it the greatest privilege and greatest honor to be entrusted with people's stories, to have them relay their truth to me, and then my responsibility being bringing that truth to the rest of Canada, essentially, right? It's a massive responsibility for sure, but being in that position helped me understand what it means to be a part of a community, what it means to be a part of a wider discussion, and really how important it is to inform other people about the realities that not a lot of people may be familiar with, and specifically from an Indigenous perspective, right? We are now in what's considered the era of truth and reconciliation, and media long played an important role in that. And even though I'm no longer working primarily as a journalist, as a storyteller in a different fashion, writing fiction, I consider that a similar responsibility of utmost importance. And I don't take it for granted at all. What I see my part being is just that conduit for people and their experiences, and really to be recognized for that, or to be acknowledged just for playing some sort of role is really, really special, and I'm just greatly honored.
So today you're going to be addressing a group of students from the Faculty of Arts and Science. And I'm sure that there are some aspiring writers in our audience. I wonder if you could talk a little bit about storytelling and how you made the transformation from being on the radio to being an author, and in fact, a best-selling author.
Well, what I want to share with the graduates today is that we are all in charge of our stories. We all, through our own authentic voices, can relay our truths. And that really can transcend any platform, whether it be media, whether it be academia, the arts, or whatever else. By expressing the essence of who we are as people, just as human beings, helps foster the important connections with other human beings. And I think that is really what Nipissing University has created recently, especially in this region of Northern Ontario, and understanding our unique perspective and experiences up here. I think the graduates here from Nipissing University can really take pride in not just what they've accomplished personally, but the entire community that they've been a part of and what we're all celebrating here today. And that is their story. And that is something that they have ownership over, they have agency over, and they can express it on their own and be proud of that. And they can all learn from each other and help foster that great community as a result.
You've had so many successes in your career. You have a tremendous skill in communication. I wonder, this generation has its challenges ahead of us. What advice do you have for our generation of graduating Nipissing students from all over the world?
I think that's a great question, Dr. Wamsley, and what I always try to encourage, not just young people, but everyone from all walks of life, no matter where they're from, what age bracket, what community whatsoever, is just to understand the essence of humanity and really try to be as empathetic as possible with other people, no matter where they're from and what their goals and aspirations may be in their lives. I think we tend to find more common bonds than we can imagine the more time we spend with each other and just understand each other's humanity. So, of course, we're entering into a world that is rapidly changing. And there are intense discussions happening, intense confrontations, and so on. And I would just suggest trying not to be overwhelmed by the overall intensity of that, but trying to make those human connections and really just understand each other, really on the most basic level, as community members, as neighbors, as potential friends and partners, and so on, right? And I think coming from a post-secondary institution like Nipissing University, they are engaged and empowered by the skills of deeper, more critical thinking, of understanding the wider world around them. And I think that's what can help foster a better future for the generations to come.
Waub, this is a wonderful message that you're going to give to our students today. And on behalf of Nipissing University, we are so privileged to have you here. I'm very pleased to be sitting with you here today, and we're going to share the stage. Congratulations to you.
Chimigwech. Thank you, Dr. Wamsley.